evening, distinguished guests. Ladies and gentlemen, the parade regimental sergeant major for Gentlemen, let us put our hands together to welcome our Guardsmen warriors on parade. Ladies and gentlemen, please look to the right as the regimental colors of the 3rd Battalion Singapore Guards march onto the parade square. As a mark of respect, please rise as the regimental colors march past your immediate front. All uniform personnel are reminded to salute the colors. Ladies and gentlemen, the parade commander for this evening's parade is Major Kor Chi Seong, Operations and Training Officer, 3rd Battalion, Singapore Guards.
Russo, 参加。
今天回来了。好。
RS，在哪里？
你们两个去哪里？
你们两个去哪里？
参加。RS， 在哪里？兵。
看到那个，他是应该是在第一。
RS， ready， 呀！ RS， hormat panglima， hormat， 参加。哈。 Russo， 参加。
Be always ready, be always reliable, and be always remembered. First, you must always be ready. The world is becoming increasingly uncertain and volatile. Conflicts are rising, the global economic outlook is worsening. We cannot take peace for granted. As operationally ready NS men, you continue to play an important role in the SAF's mission. Promise me that you will continue to be fit, disciplined, and prepared to come back for all ICTs and mobilization exercises. If you want peace, you must be ready for war. Next, you must always be reliable. In the past 2 years, we have shown that we can be entrusted and dependable to take on tasks. Our biggest challenge was to manage 4,000 show participants in NDP 24, exercised with the Australians in Exercise Trident, and hosted the Marines in Exercise Villamar. for what we have built serves as a foundation for continuous growth in your next 10 years. So don't be a burden, be always reliable. Last lifted you when you were at your lowest, so remember to thank them. Also, without the many generations of Guardsmen who have made their sacrifice to preserve the Guards' heritage and legacy, as you march into our next chapter, never forget what you have overcome and what it means to be a part of this close-knit family. Always remember, you are not alone. So let me close this off by saying that it has been an honor fighting alongside all of you as your commanding officer. No words can express the level of gratitude for the trust that you're placing me, and it's the utmost privilege of leading you through these 2 years. It has been and will always be one of my best memories of my career, and that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. This might be the end of my time as your CEO, but the journey only continues as one resolute family. And I look forward to seeing you all back at 731 Guards for the final time.
Lieutenant Colonel Muhammad Farouk will now lead us in the recitation of the SAF pledge, followed by the singing of the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise.
We, members of the Singapore Armed Forces, do solemnly and sincerely pledge that we will always bear true faith and allegiance to the President and Republic of Singapore. We will always support and defend the Constitution. We will preserve and protect the honor and independence of our country. With our lives.
Alright, steady. Yeah. Alright, got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem.
Alright, Oma Bendera. Oma, Senja.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. The
Baris akan berjalan lalu dalam masa cepat.
Ya, lumayan.
Bergerak ke kanan. Ke kanan, go! Take!
The parade will now execute a march past. As a mark of respect, please rise as the regimental colors march past your immediate front.
Baris dari kiri. Cepat jalan.
Ladies and gentlemen, leading the parade is the parade commander, Major Paul Chi Seong, Operations and Training Officer, 3rd Battalion, Singapore Guards. Following behind are the regimental colors of the 3rd Battalion, Singapore Guards. The parade Sergeant Major for this evening is 3rd Warrant Officer Stanford E. Company Sergeant Major, Headquarters Company. The first contingent comprising of soldiers from Alpha Company, led by Contingent Commander Captain Nicholas Yao Wee Kiet, Company Commander Alpha Company. The contingent Sergeant Major is 3rd Warrant Officer Javier To Chun Rong, Company Sergeant Major Alpha Company. The second contingent comprising of soldiers from Bravo Company, led by Contingent Commander Captain Ted Chua Kan Jin, Officer Commanding Bravo Company. The contingent Sergeant Major is 3rd Warrant Officer Satiswaran, Company Sergeant Major Bravo Company. Of soldiers from Charlie Company, led by Contingent Commander Captain Zane Chi Yongwei, Officer Commanding Charlie Company. The Contingent Sergeant Major is 3rd Warrant Officer Lim Yong Kang, Company Sergeant Major Charlie Company. Soldiers from Headquarters Company, led by Contingent Commander Captain Jared Pantiajin, Officer Commanding Headquarters Company. The Contingent Sergeant Major is 3rd Warrant Officer Muhammad Hasbi, Regimental Quartermaster, Headquarters Company. The 5th contingent comprising of soldiers from Support Company, led by Contingent Commander Captain Amos Angtia Rui, Officer Commanding Support Company. The Contingent Sergeant Major is 3rd Warrant Officer Lightfoot Lohosian, Company Sergeant Major Support Company.
Silakan para untuk dilantikan semula. Dari tengah, cepat jalan.
Ladies and gentlemen, soldiers from the Resolute family will now proudly recite the Guards Creed to remind them of their duties not just as citizen soldiers, but as elite warriors that embodies the spirit, values, and characters in the creed. Please rise. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, this event marks a monumental milestone in the NS journey. The moment you have been waiting for is here. You may now proceed on to the parade square to take photographs with your loved ones on parade.
I will always be loyal to the Republic of Singapore and the Singapore Armed Forces. I will always discharge the duties of my command efficiently and objectively, without fear or favor. I will always have the interests and welfare of my men and women at heart. I will do my utmost to maintain a high standard of performance, discipline, and administration in the battalion. I will do my utmost to uphold the integrity and honor of the Singapore Armed Forces and 731 Battalion, Singapore Guards.
Thank you, sir. The parade will now pay compliments to Commanding Officer 731 Battalion, Singapore Guards, Major Benjamin Chi. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you Commanding Officer 731 Battalion, Singapore Guards, Major Benjamin Chi.
Our Guardsmen warriors! Resolute in loyalty! Steadfast in commitment! We fight for our country, our home, and our family! Land warriors from air and sea! Unfailing in toughness! Valiant in our actions! We destroy all foes to challenge our mission! We are elite warriors! With direct initiative! We rule the day! And we rule the night! Always ready!
Please be seated.
Ada besamnya, medonya makan ayam.
Boleh.
Boleh ke? Kita marah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to witness the farewell march by the soldiers of the 731 Battalion Singapore Guards. The farewell march signifies the completion of their successful national service with their brother-in-arms and the homecoming of our soldiers back to their family and loved ones. As a mark of respect and recognition for the servicemen's contributions over the past 2 years during their full-time national service, the command team from 7 SIB and 3 Guards will honor the outgoing NSFs with a salute.
Depan.
Let us thank our soldiers for their service as they march off the parade square.